Hello and welcome to the E14 Toybox. My name's Rob. So this one is the second half of my Gravity Greed. It's a breakdown of 16 Gravity Feed figures that I've accumulated from gaming markets, eBay lots over the last couple of months. There are, believe me, there are more, but they're all grouped together and I feel like they can get a video series in themselves, maybe with a buddy. So look forward to those in the future somewhere as I figure out how to make it best work for purposes of entertainment and also entertainment for us as well. So here's the breakdown. Oh god, what am I doing with my life? Here's a relevant breakdown. Inside this booster bundle are 2 from the Batman Superman Dawn of Justice series, 2 from the Dark Knight Rises series, 2 from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. These are grouped for a reason. 1 from Batman 66. So if you watch the first part, you know that I picked up a few of these and I'm quite pleased with that. And finally, 1 from Marvel Civil War. So 8 boosters, 8 Gravity Feed boosters. I don't know what they call them. 8 foil packs. They say 4 packs on the front. Let's go with that. 8 foil packs. No idea of the contents. Video coming for you.
Whoosh.
Alright, so I've got my 8 Gravity Feeds in front of me. I think you can agree it's nice to have something unspoiled and mysterious. So we're going to go from left to right. So I'm actually going to swap them around before I start to make the make for what I feel is a more interesting selection. So we're going to start with Dark Knight Rises, because these are the pieces that have been sort of sat around for the longest time, unloved, unappreciated, and wonderful. Bane. So Bane, from experience in Dark Knight Rises, has some kick-ass powers. I don't have this particular sculpt. I have this sculpt, but not this dial. So I have the one from the starter set, and he's an absolute truck. This guy's only close combat, but when you're Bane, that probably makes sense. So he's a rather nice piece. One day I will figure out how to make videos look nicer and autofocus and stuff, but it will not be this day. So I'm afraid you will just have to make do. So he has a rocket launcher, range combat expert as if he had a range value of 8 on the box out. Give Bane a double power action when he occupies printed hindering terrain and place a special marker in the square he occupies. That area is clear terrain until the end of the game, so he can just remove hindering terrain. Wow, okay, nice. So he basically just kind of destroys things around him. That's pretty cool. So next, from the Dark Knight Rises, this one's kind of almost imploded, which is weird. The card's gone. Oh, blimey, this card is absolutely blimey. Do you know? I think I have this dial, but not this sculpt. Long story. Oh no, I don't have it. Sorry, Brad has it. I think this is Wayne. He'll know what I mean. So I have Bruce Wayne. So that's pretty cool. So he's one, actually, funny enough, who could turn up in Batman 66 as well. Zoom in, you son of a bitch. Thank you. God, was that so hard? It's actually not a bad, not a terrible Christian Bale likeness. Which means I have my Tom Hardy and my Christian Bale clicks. I don't think I've... Oh yeah, I have had those before. But I've had them as Bruce Wayne. But this card is mullered. Wizkids, if you're listening, figure out a way around that. It's just getting depressing. Next, Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. Right, so we have a character called Henchman's Goon. So even the henchmen have their own goons. This is a weird world, this Batman Superman world. But he's quite a nice sculpt. Got to appreciate the detail on the jacket. As a recent convert to miniatures painting, I can attest to detail being a swine. Nothing particularly exciting about the dial. Few decent powers. Obviously it's not on the back, don't know why I checked there. This one's a bit heavier, I wonder. It's okay. So it's my Ben Affleck character piece, but not, unfortunately, the metallic one that I was really hoping for, which is rather nifty. But nonetheless, a nice looking piece. It can be played at 85 or 40. I wonder Is there a Bruce Wayne to go with it? Don't know why I'm twitching. Stop twitching, you fucking... So he's rather nice. He's got the nice... I do like the costume from Batman Superman Dawn of Justice, I will say. For sure. Some really nice stuff. Doesn't have any traits or anything like that. He's got a box out charge. When he hits, he gives a character an action token. That's pretty cool. Next, from Civil War. Iron Man. Nice. I don't think I have this one. That's pretty cool. So he's 125 or 60. So that's a rather nice sculpt. It's probably my favourite Iron Man I own now. Not sure. I'd have to look back through my collection, but I think that might be my favourite looking Iron Man. That's really nice. 125 points or 60. You can use plasticity for an extra 5 points. Give him plasticity. I quite like that idea of just adding 5 points to it and giving him a little extra. There's no traits. He's got a box out on his damage. You can use leadership and modify an opposing character by -1 until your next turn of attack and defense. That's pretty cool. Quite nice indeed. Next, Batman 66. Once again, probably a heavy one. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's beautiful. And he's unique as well. Crikey, that's gorgeous. That is one of my favourite Clicks pieces of all time. That is amazing. Transparent plastic, it's got words in it. More transparent plastic, it's unique. It's 50 points, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Elaborate death trap. What's his death trap? They're all... Okay, so the elaborate death trap seems to be a standard ability, so you just roll 2d6 versus d6 plus a bonus, and then either place them adjacent to a friendly character or deal them damage up to 5 for the difference between the two. When dealt this damage, this character can use its defense powers. Oh, okay, so it basically allows you can use things like minimize. What's the damage box out? When Mr. Freeze uses Incapacitate and hits, after action resolve, place a Fwoosh token on this card. When he uses Incapacitate and hits, hit characters that dealt damage equal to the number of Fwoosh tokens on this card. So the more frozen they are, the more damage they take, I guess. These wordings can be somewhat confusing. Alright, so moving to the... I'm actually kind of disappointed I didn't end on that now, because that's a really nice piece to end on. But hopefully these have got some really nice ones in as well. Oh, good start. Star-Lord. Gotta love some Star-Lord. So he has 12% of a plan. When he can use leadership and outwit. When he rolls a critical hit, he can use outwit twice more. Wow. And he's got 5 clicks to health. 70 points. And that sculpt, I think you will agree, is bloody gorgeous. It's a cool jacket. He's got cool guns. He's got a cool beard. What's not to like about this guy? Now, there's two things. There's two pulls that could make this an awesome... This could make it one of my favourites of all my pulls. And that is Gamora and Nebula. However, this is also very cool. A film version of Mantis. So that's pretty nifty. No traits to speak of, but 55 points, 5 clicks of health, decent range of powers, decent variety and spread. Lovely. Let's have a look at the sculpt. I don't know why, but I like to click them to click one. It's just a thing I do. Look at that. Very nice indeed. I love that green colour on her outfit. It's really nice. Sort of jade green. Gotta love it. Right, well, that is my second half of my booster pullings. My gravity feed, my gravity greed. And of these, I'd say probably... It's tough to pick a highlight. There's some really nice ones in this. Iron Man's up there. He's really nice. Mr. Freeze is gorgeous. The Batman's cool. And Star-Lord. And you know, Mantis as well. It's literally just the henchmen people Bane's good, but I know Bane. Yeah, Bane's good. But yeah, I mean, there's only really the henchman. Bruce Wayne's a nice sculpt. It's just a really good pull. Just everything in this is great. I'm really made up with that. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you're made up with it too. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.